Castle, Fox, Champagny, Barnes, and yes, official. That one's a little bit better.
Yeah, the Spurs got some guys that can really guard. It's going to be hard to find a guy to pick on.
Third in the league in defensive rating, much better with Wembanyama on the floor. Here's Peyton Pritchard, who dominated the Raptors again last night. Off the mark.
Remember, Peyton Pritchard is the top scorer on back-to-backs.
Good call, more than 24 points a game this season. The Celtics as a team, 5-1 on back-to-backs this year. Tied for second best in the league as De'Aaron Fox gets in there and scores.
Yeah, simple dribble handoff with a flip back, and they didn't want to switch it.
Fox a perennial 20-plus point per game scorer. As White pulls the cord out of three and missed it, Fox lets it go out of bounds. This is a matchup of the number 2 team in each conference. Spurs 5 games behind Oklahoma City. Celtics 4 games behind Detroit. Stephon Castle almost had a pigeon sitting on the rim out of...
Yeah, I can't pick the popular guy.
A mainstream guy.
No, I like him. It's not like I don't like him. I'm just saying I like him when no one likes him.
Rookie of the year last year, who's improved his numbers across the board. Castle chasing around Pritchard. Cornette met Kate at the rim. That said, I want to be a third of the player Tim Duncan was. I love multiples and factors. Break it all down. Number 7 for the Celtics is pretty good too. Jaylen Brown's got the first deuce.
Jaylen Brown's going to have a big night because the Spurs are really hard to break off the dribble.
Castle, late pass, Cornette with a good touch.
Always in the right location for Cornette. Oh my gosh.
Brown off the mark with a tough shot. Castle, a terrific defender, second-year pro from UConn. He's the 4th pick last year. And even that looks like a steal. 2 minutes in, 2-point lead for the Spurs.
And he is fast.
Yeah, one of the fastest in the league. De'Aaron Fox hit the brakes and hit the 3.
I mean, that wasn't even a screen. He just exploded and created separation from Pritchard.
Brown around the K to screen, stakes it to his right hand, attacks his old teammate and scores.
Brown strong, fast, and shifty.
Champagny, an excellent 3-point shooter, made 11 of them on New Year's Eve against the Knicks, which is a Spurs record.
Oh, they were down big in that game, and he brought them back.
They were popping Champagny on New Year's Eve. Here is White. Inside Gonzalez on the roll. Nice read from the 19-year-old to give it up to Keita.
Yeah, they used Jordan Walsh in the short roll. They're going to have to use Hugo Gonzalez in that same position.
Champagny tries it again. Brown almost blocked it off the heel. White taps it over to Hugo. Pritchard led the way with 27 points last night against the Raptors. Also had 5 boards and 8 assists.
They're loaded up against Brown.
Yep, Champagny defending him. Cornette comes over to help. Keita again drops it in.
Exactly what you want to do against that overload. Get right to the middle of the floor. Good job by Keita. Nice pass by Jaylen Brown.
Nemi with 4, Brown with 4. Celtics have a 1-point lead. It's a 6-0 run. Castle threw it right to White. Great positioning from the microprocessor. Drops it off to Brown, and he banks it in. 8 in a row for the Seas.
Yeah, it's good to see them run off of San Antonio's mistakes.
Gonzalez with the These are the 2 best teams in the NBA since the beginning of December. Champagny off the side of the backboard. Slow start for him. He's 0 for 4, all from downtown. Brown is the trailer. He walks into one. White got a hand on it. JB keeps it alive. Defended by the veteran Harrison Barnes. White on the cut. Brown, great pass. And Derek White, a double pump finish.
That's an early claim, Drew. That's an early claim.
Wemby's going to end up on Wall Street here. A good start as Wemby has to save it. Castle tries a 3. Has not been a great 3-point shooter a year and a half into his career. Really the only thing he has not done well. Garza in the game along with Walsh. Keldon Johnson trying to chase Jaylen Brown around. Now he switched on to Pritchard. A late shot clock. Peyton Pritchard chopping him up. Got to the hole. Over for 2.
That was sweet.
How do you even practice that? into Castle. He's fouled and the basket counts.
That is tough. You got to ask Pritchard about that one. I don't know if we've seen Pritchard take a shot like that. Just going, I got to put it way up there.
Yeah, he's just showing off now. A lot of the time when he gets in the paint, he'll stop. He'll take that pull up from 12 to 15 feet. Not that time.
Man, a little 2-1-2 with Wemby in the middle.
Foul's called on
the floor with Wemby.
And the Celtics want to move him around, right? Give to Garza. That'll help.
That's huge. Absolutely huge. To have a center that can knock down threes, because it forces Wemby to creep back out of the paint.
A steal by Pritchard. Second Spurs turnover. Pritchard finds Walsh, goes right to the hole and almost punched it. Oh, Jordan Walsh really ripped the rim off. Johnson waits. Nice move around Garza, and Keldon Johnson is fouled. He's a pretty electric.
He's not Paul Pierce, but he wants to lay his body on guys like Pierce did.
I like how you started that with, he's not Paul Pierce. Make sure everybody knows.
He's not Paul Pierce, but when you think about Pierce playing through people's bodies, Johnson does the same type of stuff.
He's one of the highest scoring bench players in the league this season, Keldon Johnson. Brown on the kick. Castle closed out on Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard in the lane. That one comes up a little short. Castle with the rebound himself. Walsh defending Wembanyama, putting it on the floor at his size. Castle finds Harrison Barnes off the back of the rim. And Brown collects it.
Celtics did a good job of scrambling out of that defensive possession.
Brown off balance. He was fouled. And last night, 25, 8, and 7 in 37 minutes. Draws a lot of attention again. Pritchard goes to work. Brown has to fire. Oh! Rains it in on the alien.
I feel like that ball was in the air for like 5 seconds.
He put that thing in space. Barnes has the answer.
And he couldn't make that shot. You got to do something about that.
Harrison Barnes has played 341 consecutive games, and then Castle backs it up with a dunk.
Jaylen Brown thought he got tripped.
That was the Celtics' first turnover of the game. Joe Mazzulla's team now sporting the best offense in the NBA in terms of offensive rating. Also the best in NBA history since they started tracking it. 96-97. Foul will be on the rookie Dylan.
Arcup.
After the miss by Pritchard, Keldon Johnson a rebound. Spurs looking to push. Here is Harper. Crafty lefty. Barnes fakes it this time. Johnson again playing physical. Out to Jeremy Sohan, who just checked into the game. Missed a three. Johnson the offensive rebound. Barnes will try it again. Pritchard there out to the nice box out from Garza. Anthony Simons in there for the first time. Punctures the paint. Comes up short.
The Wemby effect.
Johnson with some space. Not close. Brown with his second rebound. He's got 9 points to lead the game. Jaylen Brown up to number 3 in the MVP ladder on NBA.com. Gets fouled here by Sohan.
Jaylen Brown,
Brown switched on to Wembanyama.
Whoa.
Steps it back. Oh my goodness! What are we watching? I haven't seen someone deal with an alien like this since Lieutenant Ripley. Unbelievable stuff from Jaylen Brown. That's 2 moonballs over Wembanyama off of Simon.